What can you learn in a span of 6 weeks? Biggest thanks to Professor Anthony Ramos' effective teaching, I was able to learn the following during our summer class. Firstly, health ethics. Healthcare providers, researchers, and legislators are encouraged to assess and evaluate activities that may have an impact on the overall health and well-being of patients, relatives, and societies by health ethics. It is a multidisciplinary field that incorporates patient safety, health programs, and treatment. Moreover, applying general ethical values like respect for each person's liberty, benevolence, fairness, efficiency, and camaraderie in an evidence-based approach, a health ethics framework enables methodical crisis, evaluation, and solutions. In addition, I have also learned about nursing and health informatics, which is the introduction of information and computer science to the health industry, healthcare and patient healthcare, collection, classification, security, recovery, and interpretation of medical data from various sources are also covered in the field of health informatics. The findings of the data analytics can therefore be utilized to alter health services in the reality. Both contribute to the nurses' knowledge and understanding as well as make their job convenient in terms of monitoring patients, systems, and their condition. On top of that, nurses must acquire information regarding nutrition as it is essential in the rehabilitation of a patient. Aside from that, proper nutrition concludes the healing process of a patient. Therefore, we nursing students must comprehend every component related to nutrition to ensure we give the high-quality care the patient deserves. Furthermore, the main responsibility of a nurse is to support and care for people during health and sickness. All of these were tackled during our summer classes, and I will make sure to remember them when I become a nurse in the future. I want to thank our professor for making sure we learn all throughout the process.
During this summer class, I've learned a lot about nursing informatics and how to use them in nursing practice, like encoding charts, nurses' notes, labs, tests, and all the patient's information on the computer. As the result of this course, I now recognize the significant influence that computers have on many aspects of our life as a future nurses. Therefore, nursing informatics has taught me a lot, and I think it better equipped me to work in the nursing industry. With the advent of the new technologies and evidence-based practice, nursing is continually evolving and leaving an impact not only on nursing but in our lives in general.
Hi, I am Andre De Mesa, your student nurse from BSN2Y3-1. So for this summer, I have only taken up the nutrition and diet therapy course. Although it was short, I have learned a lot thanks to our instructor, Sir Anthony Ramos. Nutrition and diet therapy is important for us upcoming nurses as it gives us ideas and tools that we can integrate to our nursing care. And as diet plays a crucial role in our everyday lives, even when we are healthy, what more it is to our patients. So, I really have learned a lot this summer. I hope that all I have learned in this course will help me someday in the field. Thank you.
In all 3 subjects in our summer class, I have learned a lot of things that I'll be able to use and apply when I'm already working in a hospital environment as a nurse. Nutrition and diet therapy have taught me the importance of having a balanced diet and how the food we consume affects our holistic health. It has opened my eyes about how vital it is to be cautious of what we eat as early as we are as a child. It inspired me to take good care of my health and be in charge of what I fill my body with. Nursing informatics helped me to understand how advancements were done in the field of healthcare and how technology have changed the treatment of care to be better and improved. Bioethics have enlightened my mind about certain ethical issues and how I can be able to respond with it under the nursing code of ethics. It brought me understanding and knowledge with the importance of developing critical thinking and decision-making among us nursing students. Lastly, I would like to express my gratitude to our teacher, Mr. Tony Ramos. We are very much grateful to you. Thank you for your patience and for sharing all your knowledge with us. You have inspired us to become limitless and just to pursue our dreams. Thank you for constantly reminding us that no matter how tough our journey is, if we truly are meant to be nurses, we are eventually going to get there.
Hi guys! I'm glad that Sir Anthony became one of my professors in my college life in nursing. He taught us how important nutrition diet therapy for the patient to improve quality of life, and also he taught us how important ethics in the practice of nursing profession. It provides us a moral compass to perform their duty ethically and assist them in navigating challenging scenarios. Those recommendations also encourage a high level of care and focus. Thank you, Sir Anthony, for being patient to teach us to become we want to be.
This summer term, Even though it flies so fast, I pick up a lot of fresh knowledge about these three subjects. In nursing informatics, I've discovered the importance of knowing how to use various websites and applications that can help nurses do their job more efficiently. I discovered during my time in nutrition and diet therapy that the body needs proper nutrients to aid in healing, strength development, and immune boosting. Last but not the least, in bioethics, I've learned the right manners on how to handle a certain situation correctly. I'm hoping to apply all these learnings in real life to help other people.
Hello, I am Joanne Valencia from Group 5 and we are BSN2-1. So I really learned so much in just a short minute of time and I am so grateful that I have this privilege to encounter this kind of learning and teaching in our campus. So in nursing informatics, I have learned that computer technology system is really unrelenting. Improving computer system can make our workstation much more easier to access and make it much more lighter. And in basic nutrition and dietary, I have learned that having a good diet is not just about you being physically and inner healthy, but also it affects your psychological health. It is so important for us to know which is good and bad diet for us, and by that we can teach or we can help other people on their nutritional state to become healthy, and by that we can prevent malnutrition from growing. So in bioethics, student nurses must really take this seriously because this subject will help you build your foundation for conveying ethical questions for patients and building relationships to them. And yes, we really had a lot of pressure from this summer class, but still I am grateful that I had the chance to learn and to understand this kind of knowledge that I didn't know before. And thank you, Sir Anthony Ramos, for making us understand this kind of knowledge and for sharing it with us.
Hi, I am Dale Jumel Taig from BSN2-1 and I have learned a lot in this summer term despite the fact that it only lasted for 6 weeks. For nursing informatics, I learned about the technologies and advancements that used to monitor patients, to store patients' data, to care for the patient, etc. Nursing informatics is important because our job as future nurses will become easier. Health ethics is important to us nurses because our job involves a lot of decision making and we have to respect our patients' beliefs, values, and religion. Nutrition and diet therapy is crucial for us nurses because we have to know what to feed our patient depending on their illnesses. I would like to thank our teacher, Sir Anthony Ramos, for teaching us passionately in these courses. Even though we have a whole day class, the passion in teaching is still there. I would say that the goal of Sir Tony to share his experiences and learnings has met.
Hello, I am Flordeline Sempron and I am from BSN2-1. This video is all about what I have learned in 3 subjects this summer term. Throughout my journey as a student nurse, I have learned a lot from previous subjects on how to become a great nurse, taking care of people in the hospital settings or even outside of the medical facilities. In this regard, the nutrition and diet therapy subject taught me a lot about how to care for your clients and teach them how to balance their diet or lifestyle so that they do not jeopardize their health or that it remains at an optimum level. Aside from that, I have learned in nursing informatics that it is a field in nursing that is related to using computer science and information science, which allows me to become acquainted with such equipment in hospital settings, manage medical data, and develop and maintain data system that designed to improve patients' outcome as well as boost the overall performance of healthcare organizations. Finally, health ethics is a discipline concerned with the ethical implications of the biological research and applications, particularly in the medicine. It includes the basic principles that govern nurses and is useful in guiding to how to approach and engage patients, especially when difficult decisions must be made. Understanding the fundamentals and the importance of being able to manage and approach clients, particularly in these difficult situations, is critical.
Good day po, Sir Tony. I am Elrod Vito Pasha from BSN2Y3-1. First of all, I would like to thank you po for all the efforts you put in teaching us during this online class and limited face-to-face. Even though it is difficult to keep us focused po, sometimes I could notice your kind attention for each and every student in the class. So, what have I learned? Well, in nursing informatics, I learned how to improve communication between health professionals by providing them with more accurate information about patients and their treatment plans, thus allowing better decision making regarding medication administration or treatments that are needed for the patients. In bioethics naman po, I learned that health workers must recognize healthcare dilemmas, make good judgment and decisions based on their values while keeping within the laws that govern them. In nutrition and diet therapy naman po, I learned how to prevent diseases based on diet, cooking healthy, eating healthy, the psychology behind picking the right foods, knowing what nutrients are, and much more. Again, sir, we appreciate you for your hard work and sacrifices. Thank you po, Sir Tony.